Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 2 of Lions Break Collision Live Reactions. This is New Japan's new US-based weekly show every Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, right after SmackDown ends. And last week, we had a couple of fun matches. We had Alex Coughlin versus Clark Connors. And then in the main event, we had Jeff Cobb. And I honestly already forget who he teamed with, but I know that they went against TJP and Carl Fredericks. John, do you by any chance remember who Cobb's partner was last week?
Cobb's partner wasn't
It was Rocky Romero. It just hit me. Sorry. Yeah. So Cobb and Romero versus TJP and Fredericks last week. But this week, we have almost a full roster of new faces. Not rookies, not young Lions. But, we've got 3 out of the 4 performers that we're going to see tonight being unfamiliar faces to those of us who pretty much exclusively watch WWE and New Japan and Stardom like we do. But in our first match, 2 completely new faces that we're completely unfamiliar with. Rust Taylor versus the DKC. And then the second match in the main event is TJP, who we saw already and we were already plenty familiar with, unfortunately. Versus Danny Limelight. So that's our main event. Very curious about that. John, how are you feeling about the second episode here of Lions Break Collision?
I'm quite excited about it. I mean, the first episode was quite a proof of concept. It's, I think, a lot stronger than I anticipated it being. And I'm very curious what episode 2 has for us. So I'm ready to get into this whenever you are.
Excellent. Then let's get right on into it. I just want to make sure that I have the description updated with the link, so that's taken care of. And now we can get into this. I don't see too many people here. Hopefully they'll kind of file in as we go. That being said, we can just get started, I guess. 3, 2, 1, go. And there you see Carl Fredericks last week taking down Jeff Cobb, showing off some of his Shibata training.
Really loved Carl Fredericks' promo after this.
Yeah, we all
about how you determine the alpha in a pack and how other wolves, that kind of follow, they'll either like stick their neck out or whatever. And he's like, Carl Fredericks, he's never going to be that guy to like join LIJ or whatever. Carl Fredericks is always alpha, which makes me wonder if Carl Fredericks will one day have his own faction.
We also got to see Fredericks' amazing drop kick last week.
Yeah, there's a lot to Fredericks that I like. I think he really is like a hell of a prospect. And again, that promo was really good. I want to hear him talk more. I want to just hear more from him and see more from him. And here we see Kevin Kelly with Jeff Cobb.
Yep. Yeah, it was. Cobb and Fredericks, I think, were both supposed to be in the New Japan Cup this year.
I feel like Cobb probably would have done well if he got to compete.
Yeah, Ospreay is another name that was supposed to be there that isn't.
Yeah, Cobb says happy the Cup's still going on. He said there's always 21 in 2022. Cobb's protecting himself. He's like, whenever we get back to normal, 2021, maybe 2022, I don't know. I'm good.
I forget, didn't Fredericks actually beat Romero in that match? Didn't Fredericks pin Romero in that match?
He did. He did with a backslide, I think.
Yeah. So that's what Kevin Kelly's referring to when he says surprising result, is that the most recent young lion is the one that won the match.
Right. Cobb's saying Fredericks, he understands him trying to find himself.
Ah, of course. Oh, there's going to be retribution. I think they have their singles match next week, don't they?
They might.
He said in the weeks to come. Yeah! I can't wait to see the future of New Japan when everyone's able to come back and be healthy as well.
Hell yeah.
Okay, right after this dope-ass intro package.
Yeah.
God, TJP's such a tool.
Yeah, he is.
I really hope there aren't any like big-time TJP fans watching us because they would not like our commentary.
No, they would not.
All right, everyone, let's go. Lions Break Collision about to begin. If you're here and you're having a good time, remember to like the video.
Absolutely.
Here, we've got two brand new competitors, brand new to New Japan audiences, which obviously John and I fall into that category. I know that these guys have competed elsewhere. I think these are actually MLW performers. So this must be the DKC. Yeah, this is the DKC. Okay.
All right. What does DKC stand for? Does anybody know?
You know what? Maybe I can find it on Cage Match.
I think I heard Dylan Kyle Cox, maybe?
Did you hear what I said?
What'd you say?
Dylan Kyle Cox.
Okay, I was right then, because I thought I had heard that.
He was trained by the Santino Bros Wrestling School, actually. And just to be clear, no relation to Santino Marella.
Okay, I was thinking that.
Oh, and I'm not actually even seeing any MLW in his sort of charter here either. So.
This is Russ Taylor.
Excuse me. That's 2, 13. Okay. Ground Zero Pro. Lucha Wrestling Pro Res. LA Lucha. SoCal Pro. He's wrestled one match for GCW. I'm sure some of you in the chat know who that or know what that promotion is.
There's the bell.
There we go.
All right, Russ Taylor, the DKC. Let's go.
Yeah, the DKC has wrestled a grand total of 63 matches in the Cage Match database. Meanwhile, Russ Taylor has been wrestling for about 16 years. Russ Taylor, much more experienced here.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and the thing is, Russ Taylor is also only 33 years old. So it's not like he's one of these grizzled old vets that's like 40-something years old. He's still on the young side. He's really similar in age to Carl Fredericks, actually. Difference is, he's been around for a long time. He's almost like TJP level prodigy.
Yeah.
He's got decent size, too.
And you see Taylor here.
He's
got
listed,
the wrist lock.
He's listed at 6 feet tall, 185 pounds. So he's a little on the light side, but at least he's got that height and that frame that he could be filling out if he needed to.
You see he's kind of overwhelming the DKC here. Coming out the side headlock. Oh, DKC turns him over. Quick kick out there.
Yeah, DKC only been wrestling since 2018. His first match was on March 30th of 2018 for the Santino Bros. Just, again, an idea of the sort of contrast of experience here. As I mentioned before, DKC with 63 career matches. Meanwhile, Ryan Taylor with 601.
Jesus.
Almost 10 times the number of matches. That's kind of crazy.
Nice leg pick there by DKC. Russ Taylor trying to
look at
the
the experience, though. The veteran move there from Russ Taylor. He's seen that exact move probably a few dozen times in his career already.
Wrist lock there has got it back.
Nice.
Twists around.
Nice. I like Russ Taylor so far. I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Absolutely. See, now he's going to bend those fingers back. Definitely shows an affinity for that British technical style. We know they do that a lot. Roll up here. DKC and Taylor with a quick kick out. Taylor got a little smirk like, all right, DKC, I know what you're about. I know what you're about.
Russ Taylor actually has a moniker, or had a moniker, before coming to New Japan, where I think that they kind of, rebrand you. He was the SoCal Kid.
Oh, very nice.
So he's from California, Southern California, in the U.S. But now wrestling, and I believe these tapings take place in Texas. So.
Nice heads is there.
Yeah, DKC, that I don't know.
DKC going to try and do maybe a clinch with Taylor again, but Taylor there, wrist lock again.
Yep. Taylor's been in control of most of this match.
DKC now going to try and
nice. But
reverse.
Again, Taylor, veteran move, rolling all the way through. Nice arm wringer there by DKC, and then almost like a five-knuckle shuffle type punch to the face.
Yeah, fist drop there.
Taylor up to his feet already. Big forearm to the...
What a forearm to the gut by Taylor. That drove the wind out of DKC.
Yeah. That'll make you second-guess your diet.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going gym breaks. There you go. And slams him down.
And slams him down like nothing.
Yeah, I'm digging Russ Taylor here. Oh my God, Gino Gambino's on commentary, and you can tell because it is just absurd. Look at the movement ability of Russ Taylor. You love to see it.
Oh my God! Now these forearms to the face.
See, now this is the kind of guy that I would not mind seeing in a BOSJ next year.
Yeah. There you see the Japanese stranglehold.
And the only reason that I say BOSJ and not G1 is because, again, he is listed at only 185 pounds, which is probably similar to Zack Sabre Jr., but also the G1 is just loaded, and I'm not trying to stick any new faces in there that I don't know for sure are going to be amazing. Oh,
DKC there.
Pin attempt here from DKC.
It started from the back mount, and then you can see he's got the legs all locked up here.
Look at Russ Taylor, though. Oh, my God. The escape right into the side headlock. That was beautiful. And then control the arm and the knee drop onto the arm.
It seems like everything DKC has tried, even like, the picking of the ankle earlier. We saw Russ Taylor had a brilliant counter to that. Yeah. Russ Taylor very adept at his counter wrestling.
I honestly, even if I wouldn't have looked these guys up, I would have been able to tell you that there was a significant experience difference with Russ Taylor having a significant experience advantage.
That's the thing, that chasm of experience that exists between DKC and Taylor is definitely asserting itself. What a shot again.
Roundhouse kick. DKC off the ropes. Rana.
He got it.
Taylor in pain. Nice drop kick from DKC. Taylor already working his way back up to his feet, though, man. He's not easy to keep down.
No, he's not. DKC, though, better have that sense of urgency. He better get on his ass. Cradle.
Nope. Taylor kicks out. DKC, springboard. Uh-oh, and the uppercut from Taylor.
Beautiful uppercut there by Taylor.
Oh, my God, the slingshot kick from Taylor. And now here comes the shoot, or the roundhouse it was going to be. DKC with a single leg pick. Spins him around into almost like a blue thunder bomb. 1, 2. Kick out from Taylor.
Nice kick out by Taylor there. And now DKC here. He's got to decide what's next. Club there.
I don't know if you're listening at all to commentary, but next week we are getting debuts from somebody named Mysterioso and Filthy Tom Lawler.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
I wasn't looking forward to this, but I'm digging Russ Taylor. I am really digging this guy. I mean, they both have their merits. I would obviously then also say that DKC, he's been showing up pretty well for his experience level, but man, Russ Taylor, my God. Oh, look at this. That's it. He's giving up. Yep, he's giving up.
Yeah, that's it. There's the verbal submission there.
That was beautiful.
I mean, really, if we're going to be honest here, Russ Taylor dominated.
He did.
I feel like DKC had flurries of offense, but Russ Taylor was so technically superior. That was amazing.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry about the yawn. I want to see Russ Taylor against some of the LA Dojo guys. I want to see him versus Coughlin. I want to see him versus Connors, and maybe even eventually, if he beats both of them, I want to see him versus Fredericks.
Yeah, Taylor versus Coughlin. That's where I park my car.
There you go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. He's got that like almost British style where he's very precise, very technical, very smooth, very transitional, very chain oriented. I dig it, man. He's great.
Now, remember, Ashton, we've done a lot of backstage comments on this show, at least if episode 1 is any indication, so let's see if we're going to hear.
I don't think we got any backstage comments after the first match of the first show, though, did we?
Well, I think Connors had comments.
Did he? Okay, well, maybe we will then. No, we're moving on. No, there we go. There's Russ Taylor. Yeah. You know what? He has a lot of charisma, and I love his delivery, but he needs to tighten up the actual content of his promo a little bit.
I would agree with that.
He's feeling a little bit repetitive to me. But there's almost like a Dean Ambrose level of charisma about him, though.
Yeah.
He's got that delivery. He's got the delivery nailed on the head. Juice!
Oh, the only way we get Juice anymore is through these ads. Miss you so much, Juice.
Yeah. It's weird, too, because from what I understand, Juice and Ospreay and B and Jamie all at this point live in Japan, I want to say.
Yeah.
I just wonder why none of them are being used by their respective Japanese wrestling promotions.
Yeah.
I wonder if, like, there's some kind of autoimmune deficiency there, or if they're all sheltering in place, or I don't know. It's weird. Shut up, Rocky.
Yeah, I am, bitch.
Well, I loved his face when he got Shibata.
Yeah.
He got Hiromu. Oh, man. That's such a cool commercial. Lions break collision. Here we go, main event already. God, this show's so snappy. I love it.
Yeah, it ain't wasting any time.
Danny Limelight Rivera. Okay. We're adding a name now.
I have a feeling TJP is going to win this, but I'd like to be proven wrong.
It would be nice if, like, throughout this segment, whether it's the entrance that we're seeing here and then the actual match, we would feel like, damn, this Danny Limelight dude, he should totally beat TJP. That would be believable. And then he does.
Yeah.
But I don't want him to win if he doesn't earn us feeling like he should, you know? I dig the look, though, the attire.
Yeah.
Is that Dominican Republic flag?
I think it might be, actually.
I think it is. So I'm seeing Danny Limelight is 28 years old. And he's old, and he's wrestled 125 matches since his debut, which was about 6 years ago in October of 2014.
Okay.
So he's been wrestling for about 6 years, but he doesn't wrestle too often. Like, you know, he's been wrestling for about 6 years, but he's only averaging like a little over 20 matches a year.
Kevin Kelly building up that Danny Limelight is a Marine, former Marine.
Well, he also just was.
There's the bell.
That you're never a former Marine, because once you're a Marine, you're always a Marine.
Yeah, that is. I guess there is some truth to that. I don't know what happened, brother, but my player is like reloading. I don't know if I accidentally clicked something.
Okay, well, I can pause. That's fine.
Oh no, I guess. Oh wow, it just took me back to my timestamp, I guess.
Well, I'm
so
paused.
do you need me to pause? Okay, yeah, let me pause. I'm at 20 minutes and 23 seconds, so.
See, so you still need to catch up to me. I'm at 20:27.
Oh, okay. All right, 20:27, 3, 2, 1, go.
Ah, shit, pause.
Okay, 20 minutes and 30 seconds exactly.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. We're fine.
There we go.
Come on, Rivera. Come on, Danny.
Yep.
Light.
And Rivera here. TJP, we know about his flexibility. He's got the wrist lock here. Nice roll there by Rivera. Oh, nice cartwheel out there, drop kick.
TJP on his bullshit right now. I will say, I know that neither one of us is a big fan of TJP, but he kind of is that perfect hand that you want working with rookies and just kind of showing them the ropes and showing them like what they need to be pushing to achieve as far as in-ring sort of awareness and mobility and stuff like that go.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. And, oh my God, just tripped up both legs. Kick out there by Rivera. TJP, though, again, that unorthodox kind of movement.
Yep.
Gonna flip him over again. And Rivera, you can definitely see the look on his face. Definitely seems a bit flummoxed. I don't know how you game plan for a guy that moves the way that TJP does, but...
Oh, nice. Go
behind
there
there
with the waist lock. Oh, TJP now turns around. Interesting arm trap. Leg sweep. Trying to get an arm bar, but Limelight not letting it happen. Oh, he was going for a pin there. Limelight keeps the shoulder up. TJ gets the shoulder down. Limelight brings it back up.
And then TJ moves over here. Maybe help his leverage a bit.
Cartwheel.
Where it goes down.
Irish whip. Sends Limelight into the corner. Up and over. TJ turns around, shoulder block on Limelight. Now,
Off the ropes.
Limelight goes for the trip, doesn't get it. It's leapfrog, back flip. Limelight with
Like
a superhero landing there, trying to psych TJP out. Leg pick. Oh, TJ though with the head scissors, spin around.
And he got it.
And again,
this may be very similar to the Taylor matchup, where whatever Rivera tries to get going, TJP might just shut down.
I don't think the experience advantage is as stark in this as it was for that first match, but it's definitely still there because TJP has been wrestling for like close to 20 years at this point. Let me look. When did TJP debut? I think it was 99. Yeah, 99. So actually over 20 years at this point. Shit, 21 years almost.
Oh, wow, what a spinning flatliner there by Rivera.
Oh, I missed it. Damn. Fosbury! Jesus, that wasn't a Fosbury flop, but it was a nice over-the-top dive.
Yeah, nice torque on that. And Rivera showing he's got a lot of fight in him. You'll love to see it.
Let's see. Limelight has wrestled, I already told you, 125 matches in his career. TJP, 896.
Yeah.
So TJP has about a little over 7 times the number of matches on his slate than Danny Limelight has. Oh,
yeah, crotched Rivera there.
Right on the top turnbuckle there. Oh, now TJP there with a drop kick. If I remember correctly, though, the difference between Taylor and DKC was closer to 9 times. This is where 7 times.
Yeah. Back elbow there.
I also feel like you have, like, diminishing returns. Like, after so many matches, there's only so much that you can learn, you know?
Right.
And I also feel like the first 100 or 200 matches, you're growing at a much faster rate than you are with, like, the, 7 to 800th. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's kind of like any game where you're supposed to grind out EXP. Those first couple battles are so important. But after a while, it's like you're just getting little drops each time.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Damn.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you can gain 10 levels in 15 battles early on, but a lot later on you can go through 15 battles and not gain a single level.
Exactly. Kick out there by Rivera.
Yeah, I kind of see that as basically being how wrestling works. You know, your first few matches, you learn a whole hell of a lot more than your 1000th match.
Definitely. TJP here. Nice suplex.
Is because even though the difference between Taylor and DKC was only like 9 times, and this is like 7 times, it's still like exponential because DKC he's only had like 60 solid matches, whereas Danny Limelight here has had over 120. So I think that there's a stark enough difference between the experience levels there that I have more faith in Danny Limelight pulling out the upset here than I did in the DKC.
That's understandable. And you can see he's trying to make an honest go of it here.
Oh, went for the side headlock. TJP, though, side Russian leg sweep.
Hammerlock, side Russian leg sweep, keeps the leg applied. And now it might be like a grounded octopus here.
Yep. Grounded octopus. Really favoring that armbar, though. The armbar part of the octopus is really getting cranked on.
Absolutely.
That's all that octopus really is just like a glorified seated Fujiwara armbar almost.
TJ Peter like cranking on that wrist. Rivera says he doesn't want to quit. But he is dead center. But Rivera going to try and counter. But TJP, though, transitions right with it.
Pinning combination kicked out by Limelight. Oh, and now look at this. That's almost like a Rings of Saturn. Or like the brutalizer that Pac uses.
Got to give the credit to TJP for the train wrestling here. Goes from grounded octopus to pin to Rings of Saturn.
He's got Limelight's arms chicken winged with his legs, and he's got in almost like a full Nelson with his arms. So it was like a combo move there. But
you saw Rivera tried to sneak in the 3 count.
That's that experience that I'm talking about, though. Limelight had the wherewithal to be able to roll forward to try and pin TJP and force him to kick out, breaking that hold. Drop
toe hold.
TJP. Oh, he's thinking Moodalock. There it is.
Can Rivera get to the ropes? I have to wonder what Rivera can do.
I don't think that Limelight is going to kick out here. Or is going to tap out, I mean. Oh, look at this.
Right.
Look at this. He turned it into a headlock of his own. Look at Danny Limelight. Very impressive.
Oh, but TJP, though, so
He's
quickly.
thinking,
arm break.
Oh!
Oh, my God. Ref might have to step in here and stop this.
Pin. Two. Kicked out.
Yeah. Oh, but that arm's still killing him, though.
Gotta love the toughness, though, from Danny Limelight there.
I can always respect a competitor's will to win, but I don't know when a will crosses over into nonsense or masochism. He's trying to shove TJP away here. Weak forearm. There's just a kick right to the face.
TJ's a really good heel. Jesus Christ. He's
years of practice.
Oh, I was gonna, yeah, no kidding. He's a real life heel too, for sure. But that's not even what I was trying to say. But like, I feel like he gives off Kushida vibes. Only we're supposed to like Kushida. Look at Danny Limelight walking the ropes. Beautiful lariat.
Got good air on that, and he got full contact with it too.
That was really nice. That was definitely the most impressive thing I've seen him do.
Absolutely.
Big lariat again there, running lariat. Ducks the lariat of TJ. Nice
half and half.
Now Limelight spinning roundhouse kick to the head. Pin 2. TJ kicks out.
Definitely respect the fight from Rivera. You can see he's still favoring that arm.
Yeah. He had it really snapped earlier.
Rivera measuring TJP here.
He's going up to the middle. Double springboard. Went for TJP caught him. Fireman's carry. He escaped, though. Shoves TJ into the turnbuckle. Going up again. Second attempt at this DDT, and he got it.
He got it.
Going to do it? Is that going to be it? Pin 2. No, TJ.
Oh, that was close, but no.
10 minutes has elapsed.
Oh, that's right. I think main events get 20 minutes, right?
Yep, this is a 20-minute time limit match. Oh, Limelight pulling TJP into position for something. Curious.
Yeah, Rivera's
here. Looks like he's in position for either an elbow drop or a headbutt. Oh, but TJ's immediately up, catches him, thinking vertical. Danny's resisting. Nope, TJ up to the top rope. There it is, super duper plex. Oh, and TJ with the hip swivel going for a 3 amigos out of a super duper.
Oh, brain buster.
Brain buster. Now TJP going up top. I have no clue what he's going to do. Styling frog splash there. 2, 3, and that's it.
That's it. It's a shame TJP is such a douche nugget because he really is fluid in that ring.
Yeah.
That superplex into the brainbuster was a thing of beauty. I can't lie. All right, well, then I wonder if we're going to get post-match comments from Rivera, or if we're just going to get post-match comments from TJP. How we're going to do this here?
He's like a worse AJ Styles.
Yeah.
It's like he's worse in every way because he's both louder about his shitty beliefs and he's not quite as good of a wrestler as AJ.
Show of respect there by TJP.
We just got a show of respect and that's it. I really thought TJ was going to do something dickish there. I just expect him to be a full heel. But I guess not. I guess he's only kind of a heel. He's a heel between the bells, right?
Yep.
All right. I believe we're going to get a TJP promo now since he won the match, and I think that they give the winners the promos. Yep.
Oh, he's saying it's not the first time they've done it.
Last year, actually, on July 6th, Danny Limelight beat TJ Perkins,
Oh wow.
defending a cruiserweight championship for a promotion whose name I can't even pronounce.
Interesting.
I assume it's Baja, so Baja Stars USA would be the name of promotion. And it was the Baja Stars USA Cruiserweight Championship that Limelight defended successfully against TJP last year on July 6th. Next week, Mysterioso and Filthy Tom Lawler. Oh, Lawler's going against Rocky Romero. Who did they say would be here in tag team action?
I'm guessing Fredericks and Jeff Cobb again because he talked about fireworks.
Carl Frederick will be here in tag team action. Yeah, there it is.
All right, well, episode 3 sounds really promising. That'll be July 18th. For them, anyway. For us, it'll still be, I guess, like the 17th.
17th, yeah.
So, yeah, that was a fun episode, too. Really like Russ Taylor. That was really cool.
Yeah, he was kind of the highlight of that episode for me.
Yeah, same for me, brother. Same for me. Rivera wasn't bad, and again, I wish TJP wasn't such a shitty person because I actually like watching him wrestle for the most part.
Yep.
But it's whatever. But yeah, guys, it's the beginning of a New Japan binge here because you're gonna want to join us tomorrow. We're doing back to back at I want to say 5 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. We're covering the New Japan Cup Finals, and then at 9 p.m. Eastern time, we're doing Dominion preview and predictions.
Yep.
Because Sunday at, again, I want to say 5 p.m. Is that right? Or are we going a bit earlier on Sunday?
No, it's 5. It's 5. It's right.
Yeah, 5 p.m. We're doing Dominion live reactions on Sunday. So it's a lot of New Japan coming your way right now, guys, and I'm here for it, and obviously Agent's here for it too. So if you enjoyed this, please leave a like as you file out. Click the bell icon for notifications and subscribe so you can keep up with all that Twitwow goodness, and we'll see you tomorrow at 5 for New Japan Cup Finals. It's going to be Evil versus Okada. Who's going to Dominion the night after to face the double champion, Naito? And, of course, we'll be previewing that after we get the winner and everything else.
Can I also go over the rest of the card because it has been announced?
Sure. I'm giving the ball to you from here on out. So,
all right, our first match tomorrow will be Honma and Makabe, so GBH, versus Uemura and Tsuji, a couple of young lions there. Second match will be Kojima and Tenzan, so again, Tenkozi, versus Gabriel Kidd and Hirooki Goto. Third match, Master Wato making his in-ring return against Doki. Fourth match, Bushi and Sanada versus Ishimori and Yujiro. And then our fifth match is going to be Taguchi, Nagata, Ibushi, and Tanahashi versus Despi, Suzuki, Sabre, and Taichi. And finally, our semi-main event is Sho, Yano, Ishii. It's a 3-on-3. Sho, Yano, and Ishii versus Hiromu, Shingo, and Naito. And of course, our final match, our main event, will be the finals of the New Japan Cup, Okada, versus Evil. I had the hiccups. So, anyway, I'm looking forward to the card. I hope that you're all looking forward to it as well. As John already said, if you're here, if you enjoyed, like the video, subscribe, click the bell, all that fun stuff. You can also follow us over on Twitch as well as on Twitter. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can also subscribe on Twitch, as well as buying our merch on Teespring, donating to our Patreon, sharing this channel with all of your wrestling fan friends and letting them in on the best kept secret in the YouTube and Twitch wrestling communities. That's right, we are Twitwow, and we are the workhorses of the Y and T WCs. And we do have a little bit of a surprise that we might be hitting you guys with in about 12 days. I don't know. We haven't completely verified. We haven't completely confirmed. We aren't 100% set in stone, which is why I'm not adding it to the schedule. But 2 Wednesdays from now, be on the lookout for a late night show that we're going to be potentially live reacting to. We're definitely going to be watching it. It's just a matter of whether circumstances fall into place for us to be able to live react to it. So potentially that's going to be fun. But for now, John already went through the schedule this weekend. Next Wednesday, we've got NXT. Next Thursday, we've got Stardom. Next Friday, we've got a triple header. We've got Stardom and Lions Break Collision Episode 3 and Extreme Rules preview and predictions. Then next Saturday, the 18th, we've got a live reaction request from DBK. And the day after that, the 19th, is Extreme Rules. So we've got a fairly loaded sort of 5 days in a row recording schedule next week, starting next week. But for now, enjoy your New Japan weekend because, as John already mentioned, we have New Japan Cup Finals tomorrow, as well as our Dominion preview, and then Sunday is Dominion itself. So we hope that you're looking forward to it. And of course, the most important thing we always ask you to do is to remember to stay tuned.